Breaking news. Here are the top headlines for today. Passage of Tribunals Reforms Bill 2026 and Bankers Books Evidence Bill 2026. Telangana Medical Colleges in National IIRF 2026 rankings. Jharkhand CID arrests ex-chairman over recruitment irregularities. Resignation of Jharkhand Public Service Commission members. Demand for local body seat allocation to backward classes in Andhra Pradesh. Hello, good evening and welcome to the Competitive Edges Daily Current Affairs series. Today is 10th August 2026 evening. We are here to help aspirants of civil services, APPSC Group 1 and 2, UPSC, SSC, RRB, Bank PO exams, Police SI and Constables, Junior and Degree College lecturers. Let's dive straight into the news. Moving on to news related to national. Passage of Tribunals Reforms Bill 2026 and Bankers Books Evidence Bill 2026. The Lok Sabha passed the Tribunals Reforms Bill 2026, while the Rajya Sabha passed the Bankers Books Evidence Bill 2026 during the monsoon session. The Tribunals Reforms Bill 2026 was passed in the Lok Sabha. The Bankers Books Evidence Bill 2026 was passed in the Rajya Sabha. These legislative actions took place on day 16 of the Parliament Monsoon Session. Telangana Medical Colleges in National IIRF 2026 rankings. Only 4 out of 36 government medical colleges in Telangana secured positions in the National Indian Institutional Ranking Framework 2026 Top Institutions list. Telangana has a total of 36 government medical colleges. Only 4 government medical colleges made it to the National Indian Institutional Ranking Framework 2026 Top Institutions list. Indian Institutional Ranking Framework evaluates higher education institutions across India. Static GK, Indian Institutional Ranking Framework assesses academic excellence, research, and infrastructure. Jharkhand CID arrests ex-chairman over recruitment irregularities. The Jharkhand Crime Investigation Department arrested the former Jharkhand Public Service Commission chairperson following protests by aspirants over recruitment exam irregularities. The former Jharkhand Public Service Commission chairperson was arrested by the Crime Investigation Department. The accused had been questioned 4 times since 28 July. Protests involved students marching to the assembly and police using tear gas. Resignation of Jharkhand Public Service Commission members. All 3 members of the Jharkhand Public Service Commission resigned amidst massive protests over alleged irregularities in recruitment tests. All 3 members of the Jharkhand Public Service Commission resigned following protests. The resignations preceded the arrest of the former chairperson by the Crime Investigation Department. Protests erupted over alleged irregularities in recruitment tests conducted by the agency. Constitutional references, Article 315 to 323 of the Constitution of India regarding public service commissions. Tamil Nadu considers raising quota for government school students in medical admissions. The Health Minister of Tamil Nadu announced that the state is mulling an increase in the 7.5% quota for national eligibility cum entrance test qualified government school students. Current quota for national eligibility cum entrance test qualified government school students stands at 7.5% in Tamil Nadu. The State Health Department is considering raising this reservation percentage. Target beneficiaries are students studying in state government schools. Supreme Court directs Centre and Assam on National Register of Citizens ID cards. The Supreme Court directed the central government and the state of Assam to file replies on pleas regarding the issuance of identity cards for National Register of Citizens applicants. Over 3.11 crore names included in the National Register of Citizens list have not received national identity cards. Around 19 lakh individuals were excluded from the National Register of Citizens register. The Supreme Court sought formal replies from the centre and Assam. Static GK, Assam is the only Indian state to have implemented the National Register of Citizens to identify illegal immigrants. Enforcement Directorate initiates probe into Jharkhand Public Service Commission exam case. The Enforcement Directorate initiated a money laundering probe into the alleged irregularities in Jharkhand Public Service Commission recruitment exams. The Enforcement Directorate probe follows the resignation of all three Jharkhand Public Service Commission members on 9th August. Resigning members include SMT Ajita Bhattacharya, SMT Anima Hasada, and Shri Jamal Ahmed. SMT Ajita Bhattacharya is the wife of prominent Jharkhand Mukti Morcha leader Shri Supriyo Bhattacharya. Supreme Court proposes special courts for Manipur violence cases. The Supreme Court proposed setting up special courts to exclusively handle Central Bureau of Investigation and National Investigation Agency cases related to the Manipur ethnic violence. The Supreme Court proposed exclusive special courts for Central Bureau of Investigation and National Investigation Agency cases. Cases related to Manipur ethnic violence were previously transferred from Manipur to Guwahati by the Supreme Court. Static GK Central Bureau of Investigation operates under the Department of Personnel and Training, while National Investigation Agency functions under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Parliamentary panel recommends security framework for J&K tourist spots. A parliamentary panel recommended an integrated security and surveillance framework for tourist spots in Jammu and Kashmir following the Pahalgam terror attack. Background: the recommendation was triggered by 22nd April terror attack in the Basran Valley of Pahalgam, where 26 people, mostly tourists, were killed. Location of attack: Basran Valley, Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. Date of attack: 22nd April. Casualties: 26 people killed. Recommendation: integrated security and surveillance framework. Hepatitis A complications in Kerala. Doctors in Kerala are reporting severe and atypical hepatitis A symptoms, including bone marrow suppression and fulminant hepatitis, requiring liver transplantation. State: Kerala. Disease: hepatitis A. Severe symptoms: bone marrow suppression, prolonged high liver enzyme levels, fulminant hepatitis. Treatment implication: requirement of liver transplantation for young adults. Static GK Hepatitis A is a viral liver disease that can cause mild to severe illness, transmitted mainly through contaminated food and water. Tamil Nadu Paddy and Sugarcane Special Incentives. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Thiru M.K. Stalin announced a historic hike in special incentives for paddy and sugarcane, offering an additional 289 rupee per quintal for fine paddy varieties. State: Tamil Nadu. Procurement start month: September. Paddy incentive: 289 rupee per quintal for fine varieties over minimum support price. Crops involved: paddy and sugarcane. Supreme Court early hearing on Kaveri water dispute. The Supreme Court of India agreed to the Tamil Nadu government's plea for an early hearing in the long-standing Kaveri water dispute against Karnataka. Background: Tamil Nadu alleged that Karnataka defied Kaveri tribunal orders for water allocation except during surplus flood years. Petitioner: State of Tamil Nadu. Respondent: State, Karnataka. Subject: Kaveri water dispute and tribunal order allocation. Constitutional references: Interstate River Water Disputes Act, 1956, Article 262 of the Constitution of India. Uttar Pradesh Har Ghar Tiranga campaign target. The Uttar Pradesh government aims to hoist 50 million national flags under the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, alongside mandatory screening of the national song and national anthem in cinema halls. State: Uttar Pradesh. Target: 50 million national flags. Campaign: Har Ghar Tiranga. Dates for mandatory screening: August 14th and 15th. Telangana Government Indiramma Houses application deadline. The deadline marks the final day for eligible citizens to apply for the Telangana government's Indiramma Houses scheme in Hyderabad. State: Telangana. City: Hyderabad. Scheme: Indiramma Houses. Congress opposition to Foreign Contribution Regulation Act Bill. the Indian National Congress announced strong opposition to the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act Bill and warned against a repeat of the 2023 mass suspension episode. Legislation, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act Bill. Warning reference, 2023 mass suspension episode. Directive, opposition members of Parliament asked to be present in Parliament from August 10th to 12th. Tamil Nadu Resolution on Tamil Thai Vajhathu. The Tamil Nadu Assembly adopted a resolution ensuring Tamil Thai Vajhathu is sung first at events, following Union Home Ministry guidelines on rendering Vande Mataram. State, Tamil Nadu. Action, adopted Assembly resolution for Tamil Thai Vajhathu to be sung first. Union Directive date, 9th July 2026. Union Suggestion, rendering Vande Mataram at the beginning of state functions. Mandatory rendition of Tamil Thai Vajhathu in Assembly. Chief Minister Shri Vijay announced a resolution to make the rendition of Tamil Thai Vajhathu mandatory first, following a Union Ministry of Home Affairs letter regarding the protocol for the national anthem and national song. The Union Ministry of Home Affairs issued a directive on 28 January. States were reminded via a letter on 9th July to strictly comply with playing Vande Mataram before the national anthem at official events. Tamil Thai Vajhathu is the state song of Tamil Nadu. Conservation status of the Asiatic lion. 6 decades of targeted conservation efforts have increased the Asiatic lion population to over 1,000, though habitat fragmentation and single landscape confinement remain critical challenges. Background: the Asiatic lion, Panthera leopersica, once ranged from Greece to central India, but by the late 19th century, hunting and habitat loss reduced its population to a mere dozen in the Gir National Park of Gujarat. Population increased from 100 to 156 decades ago to over 1,000 currently. Nearly half of the current population lives outside protected areas. The species remains strictly confined to a single forested landscape in Gujarat. Scientific classification: endangered under the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List. Static GK, Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the Saurashtra region of Gujarat and is the sole natural habitat of the Asiatic lion. Approval of Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas for Telangana. A total of 736 Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas have been approved for Telangana, with 26 specifically sanctioned for the Medak district. Total Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas approved for Telangana, 736. Number of institutions sanctioned in Medak district, 26. The annual work plan and budget is formulated by states and union territories based on localized educational priorities. Static GK, Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalay is a residential school scheme launched by the Government of India for girls belonging to scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, and minority communities. Delhi High Court restrains misuse of Tabbu's personality rights. The Delhi High Court restrained unauthorized commercial exploitation of actor Tabbu's identity and directed major technology platforms to remove infringing URLs. Background: personality and publicity rights protect celebrities and public figures from unauthorized commercial appropriation of their name, image, likeness, and other distinctive personal attributes. Platforms directed to remove infringing links: Google, Meta, X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit. The legal suit was filed by actor Tabbu to protect her personality and publicity rights. Constitutional references: protected under the umbrella of the right to privacy, which is an intrinsic part of Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Supreme Court directs Manipur and Assam to establish courts for 2023 violence cases. The Supreme Court of India directed the states of Manipur and Assam to set up dedicated courts to expedite trials arising from the 2023 ethnic violence cases. States involved: Manipur and Assam. The Registrar General of the concerned High Court must submit a status report before the next hearing. Focus area: Speedy adjudication of criminal cases linked to the 2023 ethnic clashes. Introduction of Kerala Name Change Bill in Lok Sabha. The Kerala Alteration of Name Bill was introduced in the Lok Sabha by Minister of State for Home Affairs Shri Nityanand Rai amid opposition uproar. Bill introduced Kerala Alteration of Name Bill. Presented by Minister of State for Home Affairs Shri Nityanand Rai. House, Lok Sabha, Lower House of the Parliament of India. Constitutional references, governed under Article 3 of the Constitution of India, which deals with the formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries, or names of existing states. Tamil Nadu Kaveri water dispute in Supreme Court. The Tamil Nadu government approached the Supreme Court of India seeking directions for the Karnataka government to immediately release its share of Kaveri water. Background: the Kaveri water dispute involves the sharing of water from the Kaveri river between the riparian states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, and the Union Territory of Puducherry. The plea was filed by the Tamil Nadu government. The Supreme Court of India scheduled the hearing for 13th August. The dispute primarily concerns sharing water between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Constitutional references: Article 262 of the Constitution of India empowers Parliament to provide for the adjudication of any dispute relating to the use, distribution, or control of water of any interstate river or river valley. Foreign Contribution Regulation Act Bill reintroduced. Ambassador Quatra addressed concerns surrounding the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act Bill during its reintroduction in the Lok Sabha. Background: the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act regulates the acceptance and utilization of foreign contribution or foreign hospitality by individuals, associations, and companies. The Foreign Contribution Regulation Act Bill 2026 was reintroduced in the Lok Sabha. Reintroduction took place during the monsoon session of Parliament. The move aims to dispel myths regarding asset takeover fears. Indian physicist Deepak Dhar wins 2026 Dirac Medal. Renowned Indian physicist Professor Deepak Dhar was awarded the prestigious 2026 Dirac Medal for his contributions to theoretical physics. Background: instituted in 1985 by the International Center for Theoretical Physics, the Dirac Medal is one of the highest honors in physics, awarded annually to scientists who have made significant contributions to theoretical physics. Winner: Professor Deepak Dhar. Award: 2026 Dirac Medal. Medal instituted, year 1985. Field: Theoretical Physics. Static GK. The Dirac Medal is awarded by the International Center for Theoretical Physics located in Trieste, Italy, and is not awarded to Nobel laureates. Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry charts AI healthcare. The Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry launched a book on artificial intelligence in healthcare, advocating for a prevention-first digital ecosystem. Organization: Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Focus: artificial intelligence in healthcare and its limitations. Goal: establishment of a prevention-first, patient-centric digital health ecosystem in India. Static GK. Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry was established in 1927 and is headquartered in New Delhi. Assam flood crisis. The overall flood death toll in Assam climbed to 100 as continuous rescue operations were carried out across multiple affected districts. Kachar district recorded the highest number of deaths, with 22 fatalities. Karimganj district recorded 9 deaths. Golaghat district recorded 8 deaths. Shivsagar was among the early districts hit hard by the deluge. Static GK. The Brahmaputra River and Barak River basins are the primary drainage systems prone to severe annual flooding in the state of Assam. Moving on to news related to state, Andhra Pradesh. Demand for local body seat allocation to backward classes in Andhra Pradesh. An association led by Mudda Madhu urged Chief Minister Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu to allocate local body seats to backward classes in proportion to their population. Mudda Madhu raised the issue with Chief Minister Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu. Backward Classes Commission Chief Shri Rajiv Ranjan Mishra took note of most backward classes issues. The demand focuses on proportionate seat allocation in local bodies based on population. NIMS Hyderabad Free Heart Surgeries for Children. The Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences in Hyderabad announced free heart surgeries for children starting 13th August 2026 on a walk-in basis without prior appointments. Institute, Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad. Commencement date, 13th August 2026. Service, free heart surgeries for children. Process, walk-in screening and consultations without prior appointment. Static GK, Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences, is a premier medical university located in Hyderabad, Telangana. Andhra Pradesh Public-Private Partnership Policy and Viability Gap Funding. The Government of Andhra Pradesh released a new public-private partnership policy allocating 1,500 crore rupees as state viability gap funding for the financial year 2026-27. Allocation amount 1,500 crore rupees for state viability gap funding. Target financial year 2026-27. Objective to compensate for key corpus fund requirements and attract private investments. A comprehensive system for project planning, appraisal, procurement, implementation and supervision will be established. Andhra Pradesh Aviation Infrastructure Push. Union Minister Shri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu highlighted the rapid growth of aviation infrastructure in Andhra Pradesh under the double-engine government. Union Minister concerned, Shri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu. Focus area aviation infrastructure development in Andhra Pradesh. Concept emphasized double-engine government support. Andhra Pradesh initiatives for women's farmland rights. Minister Shri Venkatramanan emphasized strengthening women's secure rights over farmland and addressing awareness gaps. Minister concerned, Shri Venkatramanan. Core issue, secure rights of women over farmland. Primary challenge identified, lack of legal and structural awareness. Moving on to news related to international. High Commissioner Dinesh Trivedi meets Bangladesh Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Indian High Commissioner Dinesh Trivedi called on Bangladesh Prime Minister Shri Tariq Rahman amidst diplomatic tensions. High Commissioner Dinesh Trivedi held a meeting with Bangladesh Prime Minister Shri Tariq Rahman. The meeting followed Dhaka's outrage over former Prime Minister SMT, Sheikh Hasina's virtual presser at the Foreign Correspondents' Club in New Delhi. India defends Foreign Contribution Regulation Act amendments. India's ambassador to the United States defended the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act amendments as a sovereign step, drawing parallels with US laws. Official, India's ambassador to the United States. Context, defense of Foreign Contribution Regulation Act amendments. US reaction, concerns raised by a US lawmaker regarding churches and charities. China objects to India naming 27 places in Arunachal Pradesh. Chinese media criticized India's formal naming of 27 places in Arunachal Pradesh, warning that it could impact bilateral political ties. Background, India routinely rejects China's sinicized names for geographic locations within Arunachal Pradesh, maintaining that the state is an integral and inalienable part of India. India formally named 27 distinct places in Arunachal Pradesh. China claims Arunachal Pradesh as part of South Tibet. The dispute remains a major flashpoint along the line of actual control, LAC. Apple tests CXMT memory chips for devices. Apple reportedly held early discussions and tested memory chips from China's Changxin Memory Technologies for potential use in select devices sold within China. Company involved, Apple Incorporated. Supplier tested, Changxin Memory Technologies, CXMT, a Chinese semiconductor manufacturer. Target market for devices using these components, primarily China. North Korean hacking group builds local AI tools for cyber attacks. Cybersecurity firm Genius reported that the North Korean state-linked threat group Kinsuki has developed custom tools to run and manage artificial intelligence models locally for cyber espionage. Cybersecurity firm reporting the finding, Genius. Target hacking group, Kinsuki, associated with North Korea. Capability developed, local deployment and management of artificial intelligence models specifically tailored for cyber attacks. Lake Mead water level crisis. Lake Mead hit historic low water levels driven by severe drought conditions along the Colorado River. Background: the Colorado River originates in the Rocky Mountains and supplies water to millions of people across the western United States and Mexico. Lake Mead is experiencing historic low water levels. Severe drought conditions stretch along the length of the Colorado River. Intense dry conditions originate in the Rocky Mountains. Western Europe heat wave and sea surface temperature record. Western Europe recorded new temperature highs amidst a severe heat wave, alongside record high global sea surface temperatures. Location: Western Europe. Record broken, highest average sea surface temperature recorded for July. Scope: extrapolar oceans worldwide. United States signals de-escalation in Iran pressure. Former United States President Donald Trump signaled a low-key approach toward Iran while pressing for a diplomatic deal. Background: tensions escalated following military actions initiated by the United States and Israel on 28 February. Key personality: Donald Trump. Country involved: Iran. Conflict initiation date: 28 February, jointly with Israel. Typhoon Dolphin hits China's eastern coast. China issued a red alert as Typhoon Dolphin made landfall along its eastern coastline. Typhoon name: Typhoon Dolphin. Alert level issued: red alert. Landfall locations: from Sanman in Zhejiang province to Fuding in Fujian province, China. This is all for now. Let us meet again in the next session of Current Affairs. Until then, test your knowledge by attempting quizzes. If our resources are useful to you and think may benefit your friends, well-wishers and neighborhood, share the links to them. And finally, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss latest updates. Also coming soon on our channel, General Studies series, Arithmetic and Mental Ability series, and Verbal and Non-Verbal Reasoning. Stay tuned.